According to a recent study by Pew Research Center, over 60% of college students admit to using AI tools for academic purposes. This trend isn't just limited to college. A survey conducted by EdSurge found that nearly 40% of high school students have also used AI for their schoolwork. Here at Teach Ahead, we are dedicated to helping educators navigate the digital wilds and to improve their digital literacy. We touch on topics like AI. So in this video, we are going to explore 15 reasons behind the increased use of AI by students and 15 actions you can take right now as an educator to confront this use. Hit the subscribe button. Let's get started. First up, time pressure. College students often juggle multiple assignments with tight deadlines. For instance, imagine you have 3 major papers due in the same week. Generative AI can quickly draft these papers, helping you to meet those deadlines without pulling all-nighters. This could be a lifesaver during midterms and finals when every hour counts. Reason number 2, lack of understanding. Sometimes students struggle with the course material. Let's say you're in a challenging physics class and just can't grasp certain concepts. Generative AI can generate detailed explanations and even solve problems for you, making it easier to complete assignments. This way, you can submit your work on time even if you're still catching up with the content. Grade pressure is another big one. Everyone wants to get good grades. If you're aiming for an A in your literature class, AI can help by drafting essays that meet high academic standards, increasing your chances of scoring well. This is especially helpful in maintaining scholarships or meeting GPA requirements for certain programs. And another related reason is financial pressure. Financial pressure can also drive students to use AI. If you're relying on scholarships or financial aid that requires maintaining a certain GPA, using AI to boost your grades might seem like a necessary step. The fear of losing financial support can push students toward unethical practices. This could be particularly pertinent to international students. Many international students are paying much higher tuition fees than domestic students. They also come from academic cultures, which we will discuss later, where the quality of your education is really determined by the grades that you have obtained, more so than the skills that you have developed. So the financial pressure is tied to the grade pressure, which is also tied to the new academic culture that a student is being immersed in. Reason number 5 is procrastination. It's something we all struggle with. If you've been putting off an assignment until the last minute, AI can save the day by quickly generating the content. So you don't have to start from scratch under pressure. It's like having a last-minute study buddy who never sleeps. Number 6, lack of confidence. Some students lack confidence in their writing skills. If English isn't your first language, you might use AI to ensure your assignment is grammatically correct and well written, boosting your confidence and grades. This could also pertain to students who might have learning disabilities. Over time, this can help you become a better writer by learning from AI suggestions. Reason number 7, peer influence. This plays a role too. If your friends are using AI and getting good grades, you might feel pressure to do the same to keep up, even if it means bending the rules. It's a classic case of, if everyone is doing it, why shouldn't I? And especially if your friends in other classes have been caught using AI, but they have received very lax punishments, you may think that the same would apply to your college class as well. Reason number 8 is inadequate academic support. This is another reason, and if you're not getting enough help from your tutors or professors, you might turn to AI to fill in the gaps and complete assignments effectively. This is especially true for students who struggle to get one-on-one time with their instructors, and these services may or may not be included in their tuition. Number 9, convenience. AI can handle everything from generating content to formatting citation, making the assignment process much more convenient and less time-consuming. For busy students balancing multiple responsibilities, this can make a huge difference. Number 10, many students believe that teachers won't notice AI-generated content. For example, if you're writing a sociology paper, you might think that the professor won't be able to tell that the polished, well-structured content was produced by AI. This belief can lead to more frequent and confident use of these tools. And again, this is tied to a previous reason of peer influence. If one's peers have reported that their teacher has not caught them using AI, then you may think that the same pertains to your use of AI with your college professor and that they won't notice. Well, guess again, because some college professors are more adept than others. And another related reason is that AI might be used in other classes. Yes, it may be permissible to use AI or generative AI either in part or completely for certain assignments in other courses. In some cases, students are allowed to use these tools. If a computer science class encourages using AI for coding assignments, you might assume it's acceptable to use it for your history paper as well. This inconsistency in policies can create confusion and lead to misuse. But there are more and more teachers who are intentionally implementing the use of AI as a way to gain digital literacy and AI awareness in the 2020s and beyond. This also opens the door to open, candid, and honest discussions about the use of AI with students, instead of just sweeping it under the rug. Reason number 12, different academic integrity environments. As we discussed before, some students come from different academic cultures, whether those be abroad or in the country where the class is being taught. Different academic integrity environments can also influence this behavior. This is all based on the experience of the student. It can lead to unintentional violations of academic policies because the student does not understand the strict rules of the current institution. Not to mention that some instructors and professors come from different academic environments and they may be more strict or less strict depending on their previous experience. Number 13, a lack of clear guidelines. Sometimes students cheat with AI because they haven't been explicitly told otherwise. If your professor hasn't clearly stated the rules about AI use, you might assume it's okay to use it for assignments. For example, a lot of professors do not specifically indicate the difference between using AI such as spell check or grammar check versus generative AI such as ChatGPT to generate content. Reason number 14, of course, an overwhelming course load. If you're taking 5 or 6 classes, each with heavy assignments, AI can help you manage the workload by quickly generating content for multiple courses. Not to mention that you may have to prioritize certain courses over others. So if you have content-heavy assignments, such as essays, in your fundamental courses, which are not related to your major at the college, then you may decide to use AI for that assignment. This can prevent burnout and help maintain a balance between academic and personal life. And that brings us to our final point, work-life balance. Balancing work and life with school can be challenging. If you have a part-time job or family responsibilities, AI can help you complete assignments more efficiently and effectively, allowing you to maintain a better work-life balance. This way, you can excel academically without sacrificing personal commitments. So, as an educator, what can you do about AI, and how could you confront your students' use of AI to cheat on assignments? Well, first of all, update the course policies. Clearly state the rules regarding the use of generative AI in your syllabus. Specify what is permissible and what constitutes cheating. This helps set clear expectations from the start. Number 2, let students know about academic supports. Inform them about available tutoring services, writing centers, and other resources that can help them succeed without resorting to AI. Thirdly, give reminders about generative AI policies. When you are explaining assignments, regularly reiterate the guidelines to ensure students are aware of the rules and the consequences of violating them, especially for students who join your course late. Number 4, give tutorials about what is permissible. Show them specific examples of how they could use AI versus not use it. For example, a lot of teachers allow their students to use AI for brainstorming ideas, for checking grammar, or even for just understanding different concepts and getting the AI tool to explain the concept in layman's terms. Number 5, let your students know about the extension/accommodation policies. Every class is going to have different extension versus accommodation policies. So for example, if a student needs to submit an assignment late and they let you know beforehand, would you allow this as a teacher? Yes or no? And how many days of an extension would you give them? Let students know this when assigning every assignment so that they know that even if they are under some pressure with a heavy workload and a heavy course load, they could come to you. Continually reiterating these policies could remind your students that there are options for them to manage their time and their stress without resorting to generative AI to cheat. Number 6, design authentic assessments. Create assignments that require personal reflection, critical thinking, and unique responses that AI cannot easily replicate. This can reduce the temptation to cheat. And here at Teach Ahead, we have hundreds of different examples of these assignments, which are included in our Teaching with AI starter pack. Number 7, use a plagiarism detection tool. Tools like Turnitin can help identify AI-generated content and discourage students from submitting work that isn't their own. These are by no means foolproof, but they could at least give you an idea of different patterns to look out for. Number 8, incorporate oral exams and presentation. These assessment methods make it difficult for students to use AI as they require real-time responses and personal engagement with the material. Number 9, provide formative feedback. Regular feedback helps students improve their skills and reduce the pressure to achieve perfect grades through unethical means. Number 10, foster a culture of integrity. Encourage discussions about academic honesty and the value of genuine learning. This will help students to understand why it is important for them to not rely on these AI tools to complete assignments. Number 11, offer alternative assignments. Provide options that allow students to demonstrate their understanding in different formats, such as creative projects or applied learning experiences. 12, collaborate with colleagues. Work together to develop consistent policies and approaches to address AI use across courses and disciplines. If you do not already have these departmental meetings, perhaps reach out to your department head or your manager to ask them if you could set one up so that all of the instructors are on the same page. Monitor student progress. It will make it easier for you to understand your students' strengths and weaknesses and whether they're using AI or not if you know what is characteristic of their writing. Regularly review student work and track their improvement over time. This can help identify patterns of behavior and intervene when necessary. It could also show your students that you care as a teacher and that you are trying to give them more than just a grade, but an experience in an academic environment. And most importantly, educate yourself about AI tools. Stay informed about the latest advancements in AI and how they may impact academic integrity. This knowledge can help guide your approach to preventing misuse. The 15th and final tip we have for you is to join our community at Teach Ahead. We are committed to assisting educators navigate the digital wilds in using EdTech more efficiently and effectively. We have an online teacher community where you could network with other like-minded teachers and receive weekly resources to help you to become a better teacher. Alternatively, you can subscribe to our email list where we will send you monthly freebies and updates. So that's it, folks. Those are 15 reasons why students opt to use generative AI and 15 actions that you can take right here, right now to confront this use. We hope that you enjoyed this video, and for more videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Happy learning and happy teaching.